Hey, who doesn't love chocolate, cherries, and coconut? So we'll put them all together for the perfect dessert for you. Today we're making the chocolate cherry coconut dump cake. Our dessert diva, Danette Randall, joins us live. I'd never heard of the dump cake. I grew up in the East Coast. I've lived here for 30 years.
The dump cake.
Yeah, no, but then I looked it up. The dump cake is actually dated back to Cleopatra.
Is that right?
No, I made
She
that
lived
up.
in a real dump. That's how she...
She had a nice place.
How it, do the little dance, please. The dessert diva dance. That was classic.
No, but I need the music.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Never mind.
So how do you make a dump cake anyway?
Let me just tell you something. I told you this. Received a lot of emails about the dump cake.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I mean, people are like, Danette, what's your favorite version of the dump cake?
Yeah.
And like you, I said, what is a dump cake?
Yeah, I don't know.
And Natalie told me, because Natalie likes the dump cake. What it is a very simple way to get a delicious, tasty treat. It doesn't take that long. It doesn't take a lot of effort. And yet, it's wonderful at potlucks, county fairs, Christmas parties.
I gotta make one, but I gotta know how.
I was thinking I should call it the chocolate cherry coconut cutler cake.
Oh, because you're gonna dump him?
Well, he almost got dumped. Oh, it was funny. Come on. Jay won't like that. I'm just kidding.
Well, you can
just kidding.
Well, sports humor never hurts. So what do we do?
That's
do we dump this in there?
Okay. I knew this was going to happen. So, all right, 9 by 13 pan. This isn't the best looking pan. If you were actually making it to take it to the to the little potluck or whatnot, use a glass one. It looks so much nicer. I mean, it already has the name dump cake, so you want to make sure that, So 9 by 13, a little bit of butter on the bottom. I've got 2 cans of cherries. They're 21 ounce cans.
So that's 42 ounces of cherries you're dumping in there?
Well, you can add. Wow, Tom. Wonderful.
I just like saying dump.
No one's going to want to eat this.
Why not? No, it looks great.
No, it does look great.
People, we're going to have a feast.
Okay, so we're going to just spread this all around. Oh, my gosh, that's so pretty.
Yeah.
Now, let me say something. I guess that the typical dump cake is pineapple cherry, yellow or white cake mix, and then with the butter.
That's the
what I did, that's traditional. So what I did was I tried to change it up just a little bit.
Yeah.
So what do you mean a little bit? A lot?
Well, you said a little bit, so I repeated it.
Oh, okay.
And then I was wrong.
You weren't wrong. I'm sorry. I overreacted. Please accept my apologies.
Okay,
so I'm spreading this around, all right? Dump that in there.
What do we dump
Now, what
in
I have
next?
here is devil's food, because it's just a little bit more chocolate.
So this is your basic cake mix.
It's just cake mix.
And you have to open it?
You're enthralled by this, aren't you?
You have to open the bag?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, you could shake it and try to,
No, I like the cooking techniques. So I'm going to learn them. So you open the bag.
This is really what you do. You open the bag and you pour this.
You don't pour it in. You dump it.
Oh, I'm sorry. You dump this in.
Dump it in.
You dump it in. Think of how many options there are to this thing. I mean, really.
Yeah, you
really.
can pour,
fruit
you can
and
dump.
cake mix.
Oh.
I mean, no. I mean, think of all the things you could do when you're at the baker's section. All the different cake mixes and all the different fruit. Oh my
Virtually limitless. It's without borders.
Okay, so you're just going to spread this all around. I mean, how does that look? Now, what I have here is all right, 3/4 of a cup butter.
Right.
Okay. You're just going to place this.
You place.
This isn't a joke, kids. This is really what they do. This is, it's good. It's
good.
But
you can't really dump this in.
You're not dumping this in. You just kind of drop it. A drop dump cake.
Dump a couple in.
Dump cake on the deuce. What do you think about that?
Not so good.
Not so good. All right, come on.
Let's dump a couple in, just to say we did it, okay?
Okay, so what's going to happen?
Yeah.
You're going to take the coconut. Now, this is really what puts my recipe over the top.
This is shredded coconut?
Yeah, you take shredded coconut.
Right.
You didn't think so? That's
no, it
not
must
what makes
have taken you a long time to do that.
You should have seen me last night shredding this coconut. What I have here is 1.25 cups.
Cup and a quarter coconut.
We're just going to
dump. You dump the rest of the last part of it.
Well, I would sprinkle, but how about, you're right. It's the last thing we're going to do, so let's just dump it.
Don't put in there.
Okay.
You can use more.
You could use more, but I just kind of
I'd go with a cup and a half if I were me.
No, I think 1.25 cups is the perfect ratio to the chocolate and the cherry.
That's
what I like. I'm the diva. All right, so we're just going to bake this, okay? The butter is going to melt down. The juices are going to bubble up. This cake mix is going to turn into like a fudgy, delicious mix. 40 minutes, 40 to 45 minutes.
350?
Now, 350 degrees. When you take this out, just let this cool slightly. A lot of people love to eat this warm. It's wonderful with, I made fresh whipped cream.
Yeah.
Just for you guys, because you're special. I made fresh whipped cream. Now, like I said, a lot of people like to have it with ice cream. It is also good cold, though. Room temperature, it's going to be perfect. You heard me whipping this. I mean, I made it fresh. Was there the little whip thing? Or we don't have any sound effects?
Not today.
I thought they'd be really excited about that.
Yeah, we lost the budget for sound effects.
Nice, Tom. Now, all you're going to do, you just scoop it out. You know, it's somewhat in between a cake and a cobbler.
Right.
So, oh, wow. Look at you, Mr.
Did you
Healthy.
serve it at, like, room temperature-ish?
Tom, I just said,
I know, but I wasn't listening.
If you can't eat it warm, you can eat it room temperature. It's delicious. I can't wait for you to try it. You scoop it up. Make sure that you don't dump it on the nice tablecloth or anything like that where you're...
The only dumping you do is when you're cooking it.
And
when you come out, you don't dump.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Oh, what? Huh? That didn't sound right. Okay, let me tell you something. Yeah. I think you should make this. Your son is going to like this. I think you can shake up the fruit, shake up the cake. You're going to love it. Please make it Tom Green and report back to me.
Seems tricky. If you like Danette's recipe, you can get it on the website at kwgn.com/dessertdiva. That's some final product. It's all dumped right there.
I'm sorry, it looks nice.
Yeah, and then we're going to eat some in a minute, which I'm looking forward to. All right, Ange, time for weather and traffic. You're going to have some chocolate cherry coconut dump cake?
It looks interesting now. Normally, we talk about the presentation. As she just said, it looks nice.
Yeah.
But the way it's displayed, does it look nice there? Because
yes.
I'm here, does it?
It does look as though it maybe fell from the rafters. It's not like the most beautiful thing, but it also looks delicious.
It fell from the rafters. I'll bet it is. She's never made anything that wasn't. Thanks, guys. Record breaker today, or tire? Yeah, I think we will tie the record, at least 72 set in 1901. We'll be in the 70s for several days, and I do have a slight chance of snow as we head into the weekend.